Hello?
You serious?
Alright, so I'm not usually the type of dude to make these kinds of videos where I really go on rants anymore regarding things, but I woke up to news and I know that a lot of you guys who are in the Spider-Man PS4 and with like the new PS5 game coming out, like in the community, are very, very upset about what has happened. So if somehow you guys have been living under a rock or you just found out, basically the new PS5 remaster for Marvel's Spider-Man has some very, very nice changes, right? It's got some ray tracing, the graphics have been upscaled, the gameplay is now in 60 FPS, it looks wonderful. All except for the one thing, okay? What they've done is they've changed the in-game Peter Parker's face model, okay? And this is what Brian Intihar has tweeted on his Twitter, okay? So he said, "Today's news about the new Peter Parker face model has surprised some of you, and we at Insomniac totally understand your reaction. Heck, it even took me a while to get used to Peter's new look. But as we discussed the franchise's future moving to the PS5, it quickly became apparent that delivering even more believable looking characters made finding a better facial match for actor Yuri Lowenthal, who we all know as Peter, a necessity. We care as much about this character as your attachment to him, so please note that we didn't make this decision/change lightly. As we did throughout the development of Marvel's Spider-Man, we'll continue to read your comments, listen, and always be looking for ways to improve every facet of the game. At the same time, hope you can trust us that this decision is what we feel is best for the future of the franchise and our upcoming goals for this beloved Marvel character." Now, I totally understand where this is coming from, but if you're gonna change his design, why did you not change his design to look more like the concept art that you had? Why does he look more like a low-budget version of Tom Holland? Like, the man looks similar to the MCU Tom Holland. Doesn't look exactly like him, right? But it looks very, very similar. And then, like, the Miles from the new PS5 game, the Miles looks older than this Spider-Man. Now, I understand there's some baby faces, like people have baby faces and stuff, and they never really change sometimes, but dude, how is this real? How is this real? He does not look old at all. And the other thing is, with the change of the character, it's not just the fact that they've changed it. Here's the thing. I've personally completed all the DLCs and the main story of Spider-Man. So I've gone through with this character. I've seen his, obviously, like, you know, I've seen his face. John Bubniak is the actor behind the motion capture for him in the likeness, obviously. But, like, I've gotten attached to this character's appearance. Like, there was nothing wrong with his appearance. Like, if you actually look at it on the PS4, if you play that on a PS4 Pro like I did, the character looks amazing. And the thing is, if you're going to change his likeness right now, then change some of the other characters' likeness in the game. Change Mary Jane, change other characters as well. Because, like, I understand, I don't know, like, there's just so much to this that makes me think that there has to be a deeper reason to this. Now, I'm not saying that this character looks the worst, right? Like, it'll probably work, but, like, we're all attached to the other look of this character. He just needs to look older. Like, this new character needs to look older. He just looks completely different, has a baby face. Like, I don't know, it's just, there's just so much, and especially the fact that Miles looks older than him now. It's gonna look so weird in the game when Peter tries to coach Miles, but Miles looks older now, because now the whole mentor and student relationship seems less believable based on this look. Just, if you're gonna do this, okay, please, just, the way you can just make all the fans happy, right, is if you just add an option at the start of the game, and I think everyone would agree with this, to keep the original model of the PS4 Spider-Man as an option, so we can just start the game and select that instead of using the new one, because I feel like that way you'd be able to just make everyone happy, because now, like, it just looks too different, you know? Like, the game looks amazing and everything, and they've added the amazing Spider-Man suits and stuff, which is great. Ray tracing looks absolutely awesome, but, like, this change just caught everyone off guard, and not everyone's a fan of this. Like, the majority of the community that I'm seeing right now is completely in shambles. Everyone's not a fan. Like, you can probably see it on the screen now, like the PS4 versus PS5 Spider-Man, and how like different they look. It just, I don't know, and it makes, like, the fact that he looks so much younger makes it feel like he's not as experienced, even though the whole thing to this new Spider-Man was the fact that he was more grown up and mature. I don't know, I just don't really like it. He just looks too much like Tom Holland, and he looks more like Tom Holland and less than Insomniac Spider-Man, honestly. It just, I don't know. Just, it is what it is, I guess. Just, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you guys think of this new change, what you guys want to see. Do you guys want Insomniac to listen and add in a feature where you can play as the original character, obviously like the original model from the PS4 game? Or do you guys want them to rehire John Bibniak and use him as the motion capture actor for the new Spider-Man? Because I'm sure like the new actor will do great and everything. Like, I'm still somewhat excited, but it just doesn't hit the same anymore, because like I said, I'm attached to the previous model. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you're new, of course, drop a like, all that good stuff. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Put the place up.